Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Well, now Mangel saw what she saw in the tea leaves, and then I asked Madge if it was true.
If what were true?
That you were uncontrollable with women.
And?
She said it was.
You.
Harold, it was a joke. I didn't expect Eileen to believe him, did I? I mean, anyway, it's absurd. You were Casanova. Oh.
Even if it were a joke, Madge, it was one in very poor taste. And despite what you may have thought, a lot of people have taken it very seriously. I have been asked to leave the church choir because the female choristers were terrified of me. Of me! A man who has tried to run his whole life. I have never been disappointed in anyone than I am of you right now, Madge. I intended to run the culprit to the ground. Yes.
You promised you wouldn't say anything.
He was so angry.
Yes, I'll have to talk to him later when he's calmed down. If he ever does.
Come in. Oh, Lucy, love your hairstyle. It was a welcome home gift from Scott. Got good taste, hasn't he? Terrific. I must get one for myself. Did it make you look different? Just see the look on Des's face.
Oh, I saw his car parked outside earlier.
Yes, he dropped in for lunch. Come through, I'll make us a cuppa. Can I see Jamie? Oh, he must have grown heaps. He's asleep in the nursery. Just make sure you don't wake him. My wig might give him a fright. He's used to just about anything in this house. She's certainly bounced back.
Yes. But she wasn't too happy when he found out that Jim had to go to America.
He told Des about the trouble over there. I hope he can sort it out.
Yes, so do I. Those American damages suits can run into hundreds and thousands of dollars. Jim could literally lose everything.
Oh, Helen, that's terrible.
Oh, let's hope it won't come to that.
It can be a rough old world, can't it?
Problems?
Just one. My father.
Oh, has he been in touch?
According to my mother, he's dying.
Oh, Daphne. Okay.
I didn't know whether to believe her at first. I thought it might be some line that he'd fed her so as I'd feel sorry for him when I found out.
Why would he do that?
To get access to Jamie. You know how desperately he wanted our baby to be a boy.
But surely he wouldn't lie about a thing like that.
You don't know my father. And come to think of it, neither do I. Maybe I'm making him out to be a bigger monster than he really is.
Oh, I doubt if anyone would lie about being terminally ill.
No, you're probably right. I just don't know how I feel, Helen. I've never been close to him.
Is there still a chance to fix that before it's too late?
I don't know. He's never loved me, so it wouldn't matter to him anyway.
You felt much the same way about your mother, didn't you? But then you were able to establish a good relationship with her before she left.
Yes, but she's changed. Dad hasn't.
And knowing that you're dying can alter a person. Don't you think you should at least find out?
Are you sure you wouldn't like dessert? It's apple crumble. I made it myself.
No, thanks. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, that's the problem with people today. Rush. No time to sit and relax. Have the dessert. It'll do you good.
I'll just take the bill, thanks, Mrs. Clarke.
Here. Why? What's happened?
He knows everything.
You didn't mention me. Well, I had no choice. I had to explain what I'd done. Typical. Trying to worm your way out. I was not. I had to explain how the whole thing started, and like it or not, it started with you, Nell.
I
do hope that you're not going to try to blame me for the unfortunate gossip that's been going around. I never said anything about you to anyone.
You deny reading in your tea leaves that I was some sort of half-man, half-beast?
That's what the tea leaves showed me. A satyr. I can't be held responsible for what the tea leaves say.
Of course you can, you stupid woman! The leaves may not lie, but I'm sure you're not beyond a little fabrication. I warned you that this tea leaf nonsense would only cause trouble. I just didn't realize that I'd be the one bearing the brunt of it.
Oh, Mr. Bishop, I'm sure you're making far too much of the whole thing.
Yes, and I'm sure you wouldn't take this attitude if it were your reputation in ruins. You two and Madge Ramsay are like the witches from Macbeth. You dabble and dabble and you've caused me nothing but trouble. Your behavior is unforgivable. I find it impossible to have anything to do with all three of you. The lunch hour rushes are over, Eileen. You may look after the shop from now. I won't be coming back, and may I suggest, Mrs. Mangel, that you look for a new boarder? I'm moving out this afternoon.
But surely, Mr. Bishop, we can work something out without you doing something drastic.
I've said all I'm going to say. Good afternoon.
Why didn't you keep your big mouth shut?
It's like the one Ruth gave Lucy.
My father gave it to me when I was very little. I think I can remember the actual moment, but I'm not sure.
Daphne, what do you think you remember?
Being tucked up all warm and cosy in bed. The door opened and Dad came in. Gave me a hug and a kiss. And he put this on my bedside table and opened the lid. I'd never seen anything like it before. I watched that ballerina until I fell asleep. But of course it mightn't have happened that way at all. Maybe that's the way I wished it had.
But you do recall your father hugging and kissing you goodnight?
I think so.
Then there must have been a time when he loved you.
Perhaps before the accident.
What accident?
I only found out about it recently when my mother told me. Dad desperately wanted a son. And Mum was pregnant. Apparently one day I ran away from her in a park. She chased me. And she slipped over. The baby was born prematurely. It was a boy. And he died. Dad's always held me responsible for his death.
Oh, it doesn't make sense to blame a child for that.
Whether it makes sense or not, he did.
Yes. Well, I know of women who've died in childbirth and the husband has resented the baby. I suppose it's the same sort of thing. I've always been grateful that Jim has felt nothing but love for Lucy after Anne died.
Lucy's a very lucky little girl to have a father who loves her that much.
Yes.
Must be the day for visitors. Harold, is something wrong at the shop?
Oh, no, I've left Eileen in charge. May I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, of course. Come in.
Thank you.
Helen's here.
Oh, hello, Helen.
Or would you like me to leave?
No, there's no need. I'm afraid that I have to resign my position from the coffee shop, effective as of now.
But what's wrong? If it's Eileen, we can try again.
No, it's not just her. You may not have heard, but I've been very much maligned and betrayed by people that I've trusted most. It's left me with no option but to leave Erinsbourough.
Leave Erinsbourough?
Immediately.
Finish the service?
Yep.
Give us a look at the form.
Got a bit of grease on it.
A bit? Looks like you've been doing some finger painting. You'll have to make out a clean one.
God, I didn't think paperwork was part of my job.
Well, you're like me. Hate the red tape. Still, it's got to be done.
Hey, right. Keep any spare parts?
Temple Turner!
Rob Lewis! Oh, you can knock me over with a crowbar.
Actually beating you after all these years, eh? Listen, that's a terrific.
Robinson's Repairs?
Charlene, it's Harold Bishop here. Is my car ready yet?
Not yet. Shouldn't be long, though, Harold.
Well, I want to pick it up as soon as possible, so tell Lewis I'll be around shortly, will you?
Okay. Bye.
Be back in a minute, mate. Charlene, I'm going to have a drink with my old mate Turbo.
You can't. Harold's coming to pick up his car.
It's not finished yet.
Well, you better get it finished quick smart, then. He's going to be here pretty soon.
I told Jim I'd get everything done to schedule. Not I'd get it all done in half the time. Now, I told Bishop it'll be 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock it'll be.
But he needs it sooner.
Too bad. I'll be back in an hour or so. Just tell him I got called away in an emergency.
Oh, Jane. You're home early?
Paul said I could do some work here.
Oh? Too many distractions at the office, eh?
Actually, Nan asked me to come home to see if I could talk you out of leaving.
Did she really? Well, she's got another thing coming.
Mr. Bishop, aren't you being a bit hasty? I mean, is there really any point in moving out?
I'm doing more than just moving out, Jane. I'm leaving Erinsbourough altogether.
But why? I mean, I know some people have been doing some silly talking, but it'll soon die down.
Because I cannot stay where people think that I'm some sort of maniac and who can just attack a woman at any moment.
Anyone with a bit of sense would know you wouldn't do that, Mr.
I have a very high sense of personal honour, Jane. It's very important for me to feel respected. And for the people that I know here to entertain thoughts like that about me, even for a second, well, then I just have to move on and start life afresh somewhere else.
Look, I know this is awful for you, but I don't think running away is the answer.
I am not running away. I'm walking away with my head held high. After all, discretion is the better part of valor, or so they say. Can you imagine how I felt when I found out who was the perpetrator of these vicious lies? That's why I can't stay and fight it out.
Well, I'll miss you. And I know Nan will miss you too.
Yes, well, she certainly will miss my board.
Not just that. Well, in a funny way, you seem to be able to keep her in line. She has more respect for you than anyone she knows.
Oh, it's a pity it didn't stop her from starting this vicious scandal about me.
Mr. Bishop, she was frightened of losing you to Eileen Clarke. Not that Nan has any romantic interest, but, well, she loves having you here and she didn't want to lose you as her boarder. She's become quite possessive about you.
Well, I'm afraid she has lost me. I'm going to pick up my car from Lewis, and I'll come back here for my baggage. I want to be in Albury Wodonga by tonight, if I can.
Have you had time to have lunch today?
Well, no, I haven't, as a matter of fact.
Well, then I don't think you should try and drive such a long distance on an empty stomach. Will you let me make you something?
Well, all right, yes, if it won't take up too much time, that's very kind of you, Jane.
Honestly, I could wring Eileen Clarke's neck. Darling, why don't you go in and watch the television? Okay. You see, when I heard what was going on, I warned her that it would lead to trouble.
Well, of course, the gossip always does. I mean, when is she ever going to learn?
Eileen wasn't the only one.
No, I was damn silly. Harold will probably never speak to me again.
Madge, he's leaving Erinsbourough.
How do you know?
Well, I was at Daphne's when he came and gave notice from the coffee shop. He made it quite clear that he's leaving as soon as possible.
Oh, no. I know our engagement didn't work out, but I really had the feeling that we'd get together eventually. Oh, I know he's a bit of an old fuddy-duddy, but underneath it all, he really is a very nice person.
Yes, I agree.
And Helen, he has warmth and passion. I mean, when he kisses, he's not an old fuddy-duddy. Well, he's not the sort of uncontrollable monster Mrs. Mangel said she saw in the tea leaves, but he's a real man. I'm sure we could have been happy if we'd had the chance. But I blew it, didn't I? Absolutely.
Well, perhaps if you let him know how strongly you feel.
It's too late now. I don't think he'd even listen to me.
Madge, it seems to me he's pretty important to you. Isn't it worth at least one more try?
Oh, that was very thoughtful of you. Thank you, Jane.
It's the least I could do. I really do hate to see you go.
Well, I'll send you a postcard from wherever I settle down.
Oh, I'm glad you're still here, Mr. Bishop.
Well, not for very long, Mrs. Mangel. I'm about to leave now.
I can't tell you how sorry I am for any trouble I've caused. Please, won't you reconsider?
Oh, I'm sorry, but no. My rent is paid up until the end of the month, so my leaving shouldn't cause you any financial problems until you find a new lodger.
No one else in Erinsbourough will make you anywhere near as comfortable as you've been here.
Nan, Mr. Bishop is leaving Erinsbourough.
Surely not.
I'm moving as far away from here as possible. Now, as there is nothing further to discuss, I'll go and collect my car, and I'll pick my baggage up later. Thank you for the snack, Jane.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, dear. I had hoped that you might have been able to mellow him a little.
He wouldn't listen to anyone, Nan. And I can't say I blame him. This has all been so embarrassing for him.
Jane, how many times have I told you I don't like people eating meals in my sitting room? Let's clear this away.
Nan, don't start that again.
Quiet. I think I saw something.
Nan, what is it?
Harold, please, wait, I want to talk to you.
Don't you think you've done enough talking already?
Oh, Harold, I can't tell you how sorry I am about what happened, but don't you think you're taking it all too seriously?
Oh, am I? I could have put up with Mrs. Mangel's foolishness, even Eileen Clarke's stupid gossip. But do you know what cut me to the heart more than anything else, Madge? When the woman that I loved, yes, loved, told cruel lies about me.
Harold, I didn't want to hurt you, but it was just a stupid joke.
Well, for me to stay here now would be just too painful. After everything we'd been through, Madge, I still thought there could have been some hope for us.
Yes, I thought that too.
Well, of course, now that is impossible. It's best for me just to leave and be done with it.
Harold!
Mr. Bishop! Mr. Bishop!
There is nothing more to be said.
But your cup! I saw you in it! You were lying there with your arms crossed. You were obviously laid out dead. Oh, Mr. Bishop, it's a warning. You have to listen to me.
Don't you think that your superstitious nonsense has caused enough trouble already? If you think that you can make me stay by carrying on with this foolishness, then, well, you are very much mistaken. I intend to wipe the dust of Erinsbourough from my shoes once and for all, and nothing that anyone says will make any difference.
But you die! Oh!
Is it all ready for me, Charlene?
Oh, no, sorry, Harold. Mr. Lewis hasn't finished yet.
But I need the car now. Where is he?
I got called out. An emergency.
Oh, yes, I can imagine. Lewis considers it an emergency if his throat is dry. So much for him cutting down. I bet he's out drinking somewhere.
Sorry, Harold.
Well, is there very much more to do?
Not sure. I think it was almost finished.
There wasn't much to do in the first place. I'll take it now. Do you know how much I owe you?
No, we don't work it out till the car's finished.
All right, well, I'll give you a call and send you a check. Oh, Charlene, I do hope that you and Scott will be very happy together.
You sound as if we won't be seeing you again.
Well, that is about the strength of it. See, I've decided to move on.
Oh. Harold, I hate to see you go.
Well, the circumstances make it impossible for me to stay, that's all. And, I just hope that Scott realizes what a lucky young man he is to have a wife like you.
See ya.
Goodbye.
I hold you totally responsible for what happened.
How convenient, Mrs. Ramsay. You choose to ignore your part in it.
My part was accidental. You knew what you were doing.
And you were quick enough to join in. You didn't like him going out with Eileen any more than I did.
Maybe not. But at least I didn't plot and scheme to break up his little romance.
Stop it, both of you. What's the good in blaming each other? It's not going to help.
I've lost the best lodger I ever had.
Nan, he was the only lodger you ever had.
That's beside the point. I'll never find another one like Mr. Bishop.
No, and I'll never find another friend like him either. He was the one man who really seemed to understand me.
Well, I'm very sorry for what's happened. I had no idea it would turn out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too.
Mrs. Ramsay, I honestly believe something awful will happen to him. Can't you convince him not to try to drive a long distance today?
Mrs. Mangel, I don't believe in your teacup reading. But I will try one more time with Harold. I'll wait outside.
I thought you said you were only going to be an hour.
It's good to see Turbo again. Took me back to the good old days in the racing pits. Tell you what, some of the stories we got to tell. Where's the Bishop's car?
He came and took it. I told you he was in a hurry.
Didn't you tell him it wasn't finished yet?
Of course I did, but he came and took it anyway.
Blimey.
What's the matter?
Oh, I found a leak in his brake line, a bad one. I hadn't finished fixing it.